We out here in Santa Monica doing in Tahoe, man. We went with Chevy Tahoe. It's Tahoe lessons. It's Tahoe rental lessons. Ty Lopez got the Lamborghini lessons, man. This rental lessons. It's Enterprise rental lessons. We're going back to New York now, man. But we was at the Ty Lopez's mentor conference. One thing that a lot of people were asking was like, yo, how do you get investors? How do you get investors, or how do you get yeah, that was like one of the main things I kept hearing, right? You kept hearing that. Did you keep hearing that? How to get investors? And I'm just like, yo, like I've built like successful businesses without investors. Like it's probably better if you don't have an investor initially, right? Because, well, there's two reasons. For one, like the first one guy, he had this invention and he wanted to get an investor to do a business. You don't just need an investor, you need a businessman to team up with. Inventing and running a business are two different skill sets. Like even if it was a good idea, I don't know if I would like invest in him as a businessman. You know what I'm saying? Because he's never done it. He doesn't have any skills in that regard, you know? And he demonstrated that. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You can, I guess he can acquire those skills, but those, I mean, to get good at something, it takes a minute, man. You got to respect the process, how long it can take to get good at something. Like, I don't want to pay for him to have that lesson. If you're an inventor, or if you have like if you invented some product or some crazy idea, and you've been doing that all your life, like you're an engineer and you came up with an app, or you reinvented the wheel or some shit, you should team up with a business person. Right? Because you might think you need an investor, but if you got the right business, like if you teamed up with me, let's say that's something I wanted to do, I don't. You know what I'm saying? But let's say I want to do that. Like if you teamed up with me, we would not only can I provide the capital that you're looking for, but I can also like help. What the fuck is happening, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. It's not. It wasn't working. That's why I'm fucking looking at it.
Oh, my fault, man. I'm just trying to. I'm not gonna put that in. I'm just trying to, like make sure everything's cool.
Good.
It's like if you ain't got the cap, like you get the cap, I might have the capital, and I can show you how to do it for less, and just like this execution, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing businesses since I was young, you know, like I fucking went to business school, like I just like it ain't my first rodeo, but it's your first rodeo, and it might be like if you're an inventor, it might be best for you to sell the idea. Maybe you don't want to be in business. That's different. It's just being in business is different than inventing shit. You know what I'm saying? But let's say you are a business person and you're looking for capital. I'm not a big fan of that, man, because like, one, you got to give up equity, right? So you give up equity, and if I give you enough money, you work for me. Now you just got a job. Like, yeah, so if I give you like $100,000 and that's how much you're looking for seed capital, now you basically work for me, man. Do you really want that? Like, that's a good position for me to be in. But is it a good position for you as a business person? Man, maybe you need to learn how to acquire customers, and how to bring a product to market, bring a product or service to market without a bunch of money, right? Because that's easy. It's easier if you got a bunch of money. You can just throw shit about it. But maybe you should learn the hard way, because now you'll develop the skill set. Because business is a skill set. Marketing is a skill set. Running a business is a different skill set, right? Than just coming up with good ideas. So it might be better for you to just come up with, like, to raise a kid, the bootstrap. They call that bootstrap. Coming up with the idea and just starting with credit card. You can start with a fucking credit card, man. Like, yeah, maybe, all right, don't do that. Most of y'all shouldn't do that, but I've seen it done. I've seen it done successfully. Fuck, man. All right, just for example, me and Brian, we did this thing. We had this little idea, real little idea, not even a big fucking deal. And we just took $5,000 off a credit card. We didn't even use our own cash. I mean, we had them. I mean, I got 5Gs. I'm just saying we just used our own cash, credit cards. Came with the idea. Made fucking $250K last year off this fucking idea, and we were just fucking around, not even going hard. But that's because it's the skill set. It's the skill set. Like, I'm not just some fucking bodybuilder. I do that shit for fun. Like, business is what I'm serious about. Instead of working on getting an investor, you need to work on building your skill set as a business person. You know what I'm saying? That's more valuable than my money. Now, do you think maybe you need? Now, if you do get an investor, man, you want to be somebody who can bring something to the table, as far as like can help you with your product. You know, help you learn. You know, and or even maybe help the product's success, right? Like if you have a fitness business and you bring me on as an investor, well, I've got a fitness fan base, and I can probably like allocate those resources and use something. You know what I'm saying? Now it's beneficial, right? Because we can get some free marketing. If that's something I was interested in, and I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm saying, don't focus on getting an investor. Like, focus on maybe you have an idea that you need $100,000 for, right? And you ain't got $100,000. So you think, oh, I need an investor. You know what? You need to learn how to become a business person, right? So there's a reason you don't have $100,000, because you ain't no good business person, right? All right, so fuck your $100,000 idea. Think of yourself, hey, how can I start a business with $1,000?
Or less.
Or less, man, or fucking
Don't
less.
use like not having money as a crutch. People think, oh, if I just had this money, it takes money to make money. No, it takes fucking effort.
Yeah. It takes effort, skills, know-how.
Different ideas sometimes.
Yeah, don't fall in love with your fucking ideas, man. Ideas don't fucking make money. People make money. I'll take a fucking... Guns don't kill people.
I do.
Guns don't kill people. I kill people. Ideas don't make money. I make money. I'll take any fucking dumbass idea and flip it. Like, I really believe I can do that. Like, because I have the skill set. You know, and I have a record to prove that. Like, I know I sound arrogant, man, and maybe I am. That's a flaw of mine. I'm extra arrogant, and that may be something I should work on. But then again, fuck it. When you got enough money, you can... No. I'm just joking, kind of. Saying you need money to start a business is like saying you need muscles to have sex with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people without muscles having sex with women every day. You know what I'm saying? Hot ones. I don't know. Does that make sense? Am I rambling? Or does that make... I don't know.
I'm just trying not to get in a car accident, brother. I'm sure you're dropping some nuggets.
I'm fucking dropping knowledge, bro. I should be charging you for this shit. And it's like, don't focus on acquiring investors or acquiring seed capital. Focus on acquiring the skill set needed to run a business, man. If you can't run $100 business, what makes you think you can run a fucking $100,000 business? If you've never ran a $1,000 business, how can you run $1 million business? This shit doesn't get easier with more money. It gets more complex, bigger, and I don't know, man. It's like that thing with the guy and the shit that we was talking about. You know, the shit that we got going. It's like I wouldn't be confident in that situation. Like, we got some big shit in the hopper, right? But I wouldn't be. The reason I can approach that shit with confidence, like, it's numbers that would scare most people, but it doesn't scare me because I have experience with low level shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you build your shit small. Like, I have experience with other businesses, so like okay, here's the thing. I give you $1 million right now. I don't have $1 million. Okay, I give you $100,000 for your business, right? And you ain't never ran. You've never ran a business before. That money's gonna scare you. Like, that whole situation is gonna fucking petrify you. But if you have but if you took a business, if you've put $1,000 in business and something smaller and flipped it a few times and made $10,000 out of $1,000, you'll feel more confident with a $100,000 business. But if you haven't, it's gonna petrify you. You're gonna make fear-based decisions. You're gonna just be in fear. And if you're looking for an investor, why should I trust you with my $100,000 if you don't have experience making $10,000? Right? If you ain't ever made $10,000, you never made $10,000, why should I give you my $10,000 to see what you can do with it? Odds are you're gonna fuck it up. Okay, this is a good point. I'm gonna have to edit the shit out of this shit. Like, here's a good point. If you're looking for an investor like people invest in people. Like ideas are good. Good ideas, the better idea, the more likely you'll get invested, right? But what makes it even more likely is if you have a track record of success in business, right? Because you bet on the person a lot, right? You bet on the person. Like, you don't have the money, focus on acquiring a skill set by like starting a small business. Start a small business. See, make those mistakes at a small level before they're so detrimental. The mistakes you're gonna make, the fuck ups, maybe lose $1,000, you know what I'm saying, come back. But if you can't turn $1,000 into $2,000, if you haven't into $2,000, if you haven't proven that you can do that, then there's no reason that I can believe that you're gonna turn my $1,000, I mean my $100,000 into $200,000. There's no reason for me to believe that, even if you have the fucking best idea. I can sit here with Brian and come up with awesome ideas all day, but who can execute it, right? Uber was a good idea, right? Do you think any fucking asshole off the street could have executed that though? Right? Google's not the first search engine. Search engines fucking existed. It's the execution. You know what I'm saying? It's the execution. I might have fucked that business up because I can't execute it like that. So it's like you kind of, as an investor, you kind of bet on the person a little bit. You know, you bet on not even a little bit, a lot. So like if you're just an inventor, I don't know if I'm gonna trust you with my money. Like, yeah, you can come up with cool shit, but I don't know if that doesn't mean you know how to turn $1 into $2. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean you can convince someone to buy a product, because that's a different skill set. You alright over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
This Tahoe lesson is not as good as the fucking Lamborghini lessons. I'll be honest with you. Sum everything up. If you want to get an investor, hey, first of all, you might not need one, right? It might be better if you don't have one. But if you really want one, if you feel like that's a route you need to take, then first get some business experience if you don't have it. Like, maybe forget about your $1 million idea right now. First, just get experience in turn $1,000 into $2,000. Show me you can do that, and then we can talk. Then I can talk about giving you $50,000 for your fucking harebrained scheme. You know what I'm saying? Then I might have more confidence in that. I say all this shit because, like, yeah, that's the shit I want to get more into that, man. I don't want to run businesses, you know? That's fucking hard work. I ain't trying to work that hard. I'm trying to, I give you the money, you do the shit. With your fucking harebrained idea. Let's get it. You know, I want more people to be good at this shit, so I can fucking give them money to do it. So how do I do it? Why do I gotta bear the burden of doing all the dope shit?